welcome to an unboxing. And today is Saturday and I have had four book boxes delivered all at the same time. I don't have a problem. I don't. If I keep telling myself it enough, I'll believe it at some point. But the first box up today is Illumicrate's Evernight book box for July. Love this. It has come at the very end of Don't Die July, which usually they all come in the middle. But no, it had to be contrary. Just because I wanted it in the middle doesn't mean that I got it. But let's see what's in this. This is what the box looks like. Well, I see that the person who does the fairy dust jackets has migrated over to Illumicrate for this one. Illumicrate's Evernight book pick for July 2026 is The Sea Hides Its Dead by Megan Bontrager. I think that's how I said it. This is what the front cover, I do like that front cover. There's no foiling and you have to be at an angle to actually see the title because it's white on white and black on black. But I like the picture. I really like how this front cover looks. It's just you can't see unless I tilt it, darken it, something like that is when you can see that. And it does wrap around. We don't have any dreaded barcode, which love that. The back cover looks a lot better, but then there's no title to hide. Looks like eyes are watching them from the ceiling. Now the edges are alright, they're nice. They do wrap around, which will show what I am talking about with the dust jacket. These are the edges. Oh, they look a lot better on camera than they do when I'm looking at them. They look brighter. But do you see what I mean? Yes, I'm being picky, but Illumicrate can afford me to be picky. Not that they would replace it for a folded over dust jacket. You have to have a hole in your book for them to replace anything. And this is the top. I do like the edges. I like that it's different and that you go underwater. I like that. What I don't like is the dust jacket. For this, whatever moron put the dust jacket on. And mine is not the only one. I know it because I have just come from Ven's live stream over at Ven's Book Corner, channel link down below, and he has just had his Evernight book delivered, which I didn't watch because I didn't want to be spoiled. I only watched them after I've unboxed these, and he said that he wouldn't show me the book, but it had come damaged. So yeah, they've not had a very good month. It's not the book's fault. Let's see what the hardcover looks like. I'm chuntering away like Yosemite Sam under my breath because yes, it's a little thing, but it's annoying. And at 25 quid, I think it is. I think it's like £24.25, something like that. I expect my special edition to come with no faults. I'm picky like that, and the other book boxes seem to be able to do it. My shelves look messy. I got it into my head this morning that it could do with an overhaul. You don't want to see down there. I like the cover. So this is the cover, the hard case for it. They've done what they did with Staircase in the Woods and made it all, I'm trying not to get the ring light in it, and made it all sort of snapshot and separate. But yeah, I like the hard case, and it does look quite dark. So interior artwork. Da, 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 da. This is the interior artwork. Suitably dark, suitably mildly threatening, sinister. That's what I was looking for. Sinister. I know words. And it is different here on the back. Love this. I love the way that it's sort of that red tinge just because of this light. The way that it's got like that red glow, especially compared to the dark blue. Love that. Then we have a signature, which I think is digital, although it does look like a biro pen. I'd have to have a look, but I'm sure Illumicrate had moved away from doing digital signatures. Now we get a letter from the author. Now the signature doesn't match entirely what the digital one is underneath the letter, so it might be actually hand signed. It does have content warnings, and then we're into the book. So we'll be coming back to the content warnings after we've read the blurb. It's like it's bigger than the book. If I try and fold it back where it should be, it's like it's actually bigger than what the book is, or at an angle. Yeah, they've folded it on an angle. The Sea Hides Its Dead is a cult aquatic horror about a group of academics trapped in a sea cave who must reckon with unknowable horrors as they are forced to atone for their greatest sins. From debut author Megan Bontrager. I love it when the book boxes pick up debut authors. Your sins won't save you. Grad student Caro has no idea what she wants to do with her life. When an opportunity arises to act as a research assistant on an anthropological expedition for her professor and lover, Edward Beck, she doesn't hesitate. Beck assembles a team of academics and professionals to study the ancient sea-based cult of the Leviathan, and the expedition descends into the sea caves where the cult is said to have dwelt. But when the cave entrance collapses, trapping them inside, the expedition will find they are not alone in the darkness. Surrounded by strange artifacts and scattered bones, an ancient trial has been set in motion. One by one, the members of the expedition will be tested and forced to atone for their greatest sin. Or die. Ooh. Now that seems like my cup of tea. But anyway, content warnings. Now, I get why content warnings are in most of the books that come in the book boxes. However, with horror, I don't think content warnings should be a thing. If you're going for horror, you're kind of already there. But this has emotional abuse, narcissistic abuse, suicidal ideation, animal death, sexual coercion, gore and blood, which I would expect in a horror. But I understand why people do want content warnings in everything. I just don't agree. And that is my opinion, and this is my channel. But yeah, I do like this cover. I don't like the dust jacket simply because it seems like a toddler has folded this thing at an angle, no less. So I am going to play with that later because it will annoy me and I can't read it. And I can't put it on my nice tidy bookshelf now that is now full of books from Authors in Wonderland, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I really do like this edition. So I will look forward to reading that at some time in the next 20 years. Don't ask. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, so you can get updated whenever I upload a video. A masterpiece in videography.